Hello, it's 12:36. So yes, in the afternoon, and I'm about to pop out for a drive because I need bread. And I might as well do a stock take actually before I go. The sequence of events have just begun because I was in lockdown due to the failures of yet more Oscars exports. Oh dear me. The edit went okay yesterday using DaVinci Resolve. I took a chance. I thought, well, last time I used the YouTube preset, it worked, although it did take 2 attempts. So I used it, and well, it failed. I actually set my alarm at I think for 2 hours. It's going to take 2 hours, and when the 2 hours was up, I checked on the export and it failed. So I did a clean up and an optimization. Can feel a George Raft, and closed down the laptop. In fact, I restarted it because I have to restart it to delete the file that it tried to create. So I restarted it, deleted the file, did the clean up, optimization, and then shut down the laptop, gave it 5 seconds, rebooted it, restarted the software, and tried the export again, and went back to bed. Incidentally, when I was in bed, I was listening to the Oscars. Well, I was trying to. There was a lot of pirate YouTube videos where they couldn't show it, but the audio was on, which was good because I like to listen to it like a podcast. And I'd missed Laura Dern pick up the Best Supporting, but I did catch Roger Deakins win Best Cinematography, and was gutted that Thelma Schumacher didn't win Best Editing for The Irishman. In fact, I'm not sure if The Irishman ever won any of the major awards. I don't think it did. It may have won maybe costume or something like that. It didn't win the Screenplay Awards. That went to Jojo Rabbit and no, it's gone. Oh, I think it was Parasite. Pick up the other screen. There's adapted and there's original screenplay, and I caught that. I missed the Best Supporting Acting, which went to Brad Pitt, which was great, and I did hear Joaquin win the Best Best Actor. Sorry, what a big mistake. I should I should cut that bit out and say it again. I did hear Joaquin pick up the Best Actor, and I heard his speech as well, which was pretty good, I thought. And then the rest of the awards: Renée Zellweger for Best Actress, Parasite for Best Film, and Boon Huang, I think his name is, for Best Director, Parasite. Well, actually, I missed that because he did make a speech and he acknowledged Martin Scorsese, and there was a standing ovation. So I only heard about that afterwards, so I missed that. Because I was so I tried other YouTube videos to see if I could get some visual, but I couldn't. Anyway, so while I was in bed listening to that, and the export failed first time. Second time around I checked and it failed again. So I thought, well, what do I do? So I did a minor change, which was to change the format from MOV to MP4, which is the reverse solution to last time. So I even left it plugged into the power supply thinking that was the cause last time, but just can't figure it out. And it failed. So, oh wait a minute, I redid the same preset twice. That failed. So third time I changed the format and it worked just a minute ago. So as you saw, I've uninstalled DaVinci. I feel like you just, in terms of export, it's not as reliable as Shotcut. So as you saw, I've reinstalled Shotcut again. Having said all that, it's been like cabin fever in here. I just need to get out really. I might have the window open because I do feel a bit tired. Now I think I've got a head cold coming on because I've got a bit of a sore throat here, which made having the beans on toast really hard work this morning. And sometimes the eyes feel there's a pain behind the eyes. Anyway, I'm just trying to fill in the gaps now. So what's happening? I'm going to put on my shoes and go for a drive, but first see what I need to get while I'm out. Yeah. And it's a Monday. having the chili con carne and finished it off. I can't remember whether I was watching a video. Probably not. I don't know the events. Anyway, I had a chili con carne. I started watching the video that got uploaded a few hours ago, maybe, and got about halfway, and then I could feel my eyes getting heavy and heavy and heavy. So I stopped it. In fact, I paused it and left the screen on as in freeze frame whilst I had a 1 hour 15-minute nap. So I carried on watching it, and I've got this ulcer on my tongue here, and it's just, oh, it's excruciating. Oh, it really is uncomfortable. And so I carried on watching a video, and then it started to say loading on it, which means I have to stop it and come back to it. And then I started watching another video. Normally that's what I do, I watch something else, then come back to it. And I was watching this YouTube video on Brixton, which was really interesting, seeing as it's in Lambeth, where I used to live. I used to live in North Lambeth, and of course Brixton is probably South Lambeth, but it's still part of the same borough. And I think my school was in Lambeth or Vauxhall. Is Vauxhall in Southwark? Vauxhall in Lambeth. I think it's in Lambeth because Southwark's on the east of Lambeth, and Vauxhall is on the west of Lambeth, or Wandsworth maybe. Anyway, so why did I bring up Vauxhall anyway? I went to school in Vauxhall. Yeah. So I was watching the documentary on there, which all the way through, it was about 14 minutes long, but he went to all these different places that I've seen before and not seen before, and he has a guide around Brixton. He does a guide around, this person does a guide around all over London, and I think he's more at home in North London than South London, because he made a joke about he put a handkerchief to his nose to see if he'd get a nosebleed in South London. I'll see the stars. So I've just seen, and I'm going to go back and watch the rest of the video. And the time is, oh my gosh, 6:05 in the evening. I haven't started on yesterday's video yet, and it's going to take 6 minutes to 6 minutes. I wish 6 hours to export. So if I had edited by now, it would have finished at midnight. So I can safely say that yesterday's video will not be going out today. And I am suffering from sleep deprivation at the moment. You can see I'm pausing a lot. If I pause for too long, there's a chance that I could actually fall asleep in mid conversation. So the plan now, therefore, is to watch the rest of the video. Got to transfer the files. That in itself takes, a good best part of half an hour. And then I'll start editing yesterday's video. I'll probably sit at the sofa. It's nice and comfy and it's right near the heater. Although it's probably not good for my lap. But if I take a break every half an hour or so, stretch my legs a bit, it might be okay. It's still, as you can hear, it's still howling. In fact, I think I've got the bathroom window open, not by choice. So it must come underneath the crack into the hallway. It's making this door shake. Excuse me. So, without further ado, back to the uploaded video. I could probably do a file transfer now while I'm watching the rest of the video. Yeah, save some time. Right, let's do this. Right, it's just gone 7:30, I think, because Mastermind is on. It's nearly 10 to 8, and I've just edited Act 1 of yesterday's vlog. Pretentious, moi, cliche, oh god. Basically, I've just done a quick, it's just a quick edit, adding soundtracks and titles, and now I'm just reviewing Act 1. Oops, tissue. So that's what I'm doing now, and I'll probably take a break and have some I haven't had marmalade on toast for long. I keep promising myself it, but by the time I come to having the break, it's quite late, so it's into my tea time, and I have sandwiches instead. So I'm only gonna. I don't even know what time I started this. What time did I start it? I was out there talking, wasn't I? What time did I say it was? Just gone 6. So maybe on the hour. So 7:30. So we're coming to 8 o'clock. Yeah. 8, 8:15, maybe 8:15. I'll take a break and have marmalade on toast. The more I talk about it, the more I'm looking forward to it. Right, so back to the review of Act 1. This is the Oscar highlights on Sky One. So I've been watching that. It's been pretty good. I liked the Best Director's speech. I mentioned it earlier when he sort of paid homage to Martin Scorsese, and everyone gave Scorsese a standing ovation. So I've just seen that again. Right, I've just kicked off the export at 10:40. So I think it's going to take probably 4 hours. Hard to say. Hasn't given me an ETA yet, but it's definitely gonna. Well, I'm using Shotcut, which means the export is guaranteed. It's going to take longer because it's a custom preset with the hopes of a high quality output. Got the arse on my tongue still. It's going to be there for a few days, I think. Oh, anyway. So, I shouldn't interrupt myself. I've interrupted myself and I lost my trail of thought. So it's going to finish sometime tomorrow morning, and once I know the ETA, I'll set myself an alarm. Set myself an alarm. Set an alarm. I can't even talk with this also. And to get up, check on the progress, give it a quick scrub. If all's well, then upload it. And if I'm wary, depending on what time it is, probably be around 4, 5 or 6 a.m. I will then I'll attempt, while I'm scrubbing it, I'll try and come up with a thumbnail. Shouldn't be too hard because I've already got the title set out. It's just a case of making it transparent over a certain part of the footage. So once it's uploaded and the thumbnail's done, that's it. I can let it do its bit, and I can pick up in bed with the app and do all the titling. So I'm going to take it easy now for the rest of the evening. I might watch the second episode of The Outsider. I might watch episode 1 of the Agatha Christie, The Pale Horse. Or I might watch University Challenge. I've seen Only Connect on catch up already. Whilst I was having my marmalade on toast break. So there you go. Or I might just have a kip. My eyes are beginning to they feel like there's weights on the eyelids. Right. Well, I've got an ETA now. 2 hours 49. So it's what time now? 10:20? 10:45. So, excuse me, 10:45, 11:45, 12:45, 1:30. 1. 1:30. 1:30, and then it has to upload. 1:30, yeah. So it could be 1:30, 1:30, 3. Around the 3 a.m. mark.